Alright guys, new project today. Today I'm going to be working on the topper for the truck. This is the first topper that I got for the truck. I got it was pretty inexpensive, but this is for a Ford Ranger. And the angle on the front is different. So the back of the bed was sticking out a little bit, and the front of the bed there was a gap that I could stick my hand in. So it was not, it would not fit. To make the long story short, I thought originally of taking down one and modifying it to fit my truck, but that was going to be quite a bit of work. So I kept on searching and searching and could not find something that was reasonably priced wise. So I found some that were really expensive for a Tacoma. So finally found one, and this thing was about 3 hours away, 3.5 hours away. But the one I found, I mean, it fit perfectly, which is this one right over here. It's for a single cab Tacoma, which the angle on the front is perfect. Everything fits perfect, but there's no windows, and the paint, as you can see, is pretty messed up. I'm gonna have to remove all the clear all the paint and redo it. So my plan now is try to see if I can remove the windows from that topper, from the block topper, and install them on this one. As long as if I can get the windows out of that one, I just have to measure and make sure, you know, I sand them properly. Then I'm going to have to sand the topper, prime it, and then paint it. So that's going to be the project, guys, now. So let me go ahead and see if I can start working on removing the windows. The inside should have here it is, guys. The inside has these little screws. They might be like 1/4-inch screws or something all around the window. So that's the little frame that this is supposed to come out, and then the outside part is supposed to pop out. Got the window out. Bunch of little ants in here. Man, thank God. Thank God. All right. Move, buddy. Move. Let me show you guys the opening. I was afraid that they was gonna have some kind of hard urethane or glue bonding the window with the topper, but it did not. It looks like it just has some kind of molding. Then with time, I guess it gets stuck to it. And one good thing about this one that I was concerned, some toppers, they have a lip over here where the window is mounted. This one is just straight. The same was the other one that I have. So I will be able to just cut the hole. So I'll be able to cut the hole exactly the same as that one onto the other topper and be able to install the windows. One quick thing I noticed is that for the screws holding the trim for the window were a little bit longer than the rest of them. I just finished removing all the bolts from the inside, and I did notice that the 4 longest screws are in the very corners. I guess they will be the starter screws, and then the rest of them are small screws. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove the window. Alright, this is how I'm making the template to be able to transfer the window opening onto the new topper. I use the point of reference first on the bottom. This is all the way at the bottom of the topper. This line over here is 90 degrees to the top over here. So I know that when I'm on the corner and I'm all the way in the bottom, then hopefully the hole will be centered the same way as on the other topper. So now that it's completely taped up and it's pretty firm with the tape, I'm gonna go ahead with a piece of with a pencil and mark the opening. Once I have the opening mark, I'm going to cut that, and that will be the template to be able to transfer the windows over there. Alright guys, there it is. I got the template for the window opening. It's exactly like the way the original topper was, and it's actually a tiny little, for my liking, just a tiny little bit bigger. But I guess they cut it like that just to make sure that it fits. But I will feel a little bit comfortable just making just a tiny little bit smaller. But as you can see, it's pretty good all the way around. Alright guys, I'm glad I got this thing, at least the template done. The next thing is gonna be marking the topper over there. The new topper with the windows are gonna be with the template and cutting it. But it's getting a little bit later in the day, and I have other things to take care of, so that's gonna be for another day. Overall guys, definitely a win today. Very glad that I was able to get this thing done. The way I have it is the bottom is flat, the way it was, the same way it was on the other one. And here goes in the bottom left corner, it goes all the way to the edge of the topper. That's what I use as reference, so it could be centered the same way as it was centered on the other one. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the camera, but now I have the opening marked, and it looks really nice and centered. Kind of hard to see with the camera, but the lines in the bottom are more visible. But it looks good to me. That was no joke. My little jigsaw, I guess the blade is probably pretty dull. Have to be pushing it pretty hard. Now before it gets completely dark, I'm gonna try out one of the windows, see how it fits in the opening. Using the cutoff wheel on the 4-inch grinder was cutting it like nothing, really nice and easy. But the jigsaw blade was not helping at all. Alright guys, let me grab the window and see how it fits. Guys, the width is fine. The only thing that is not going in. Ooh. It's in. It's in, guys. Oh yes. Thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Oh God. Oh. Guys, I am so glad this thing fits. I know it might seem like something that is not a big deal, but I was really concerned about the curvature. And once I put the backing on it, I should be able to straighten it out. Because as you can see, it's touching in the middle. I'm not sure you guys can see it, but here is a little bit of an opening. But with the little frame, it should be able to bring it in. Yeah, it will bring it in. See how I'm able to push the middle of it? Oh, thank God. And here in the center, I just need to grind it a tiny little bit so it can go in easier. But just a little bit, because like I said, I can push it in. Oh my goodness. That looks so good. That is a big step, guys. Oh man. Thank God. Here's the little thing, guys. Here's the little thing sometimes. So now I know that I'll be able to put the windows. Once I have both sides cut out tomorrow, as you guys can see, it's getting pretty late already. Tomorrow I'm gonna cut the other one and maybe start removing the bad clear, the paint. Start stripping the old paint off of it. Man, but it looks so good in there. I'm so excited about it, so happy about it, thank God. Oh, this is gonna work. Anyway, guys, let me wrap it up and I'll continue with this tomorrow.